Things are getting serious now. North Korea has launched a new invention and it's scaring everybody. North Korean leader Kim Jong-un has caused global tension by launching a new invention that would give his country an upper hand in conflicts. What is this invention? Well, it's a new and powerful intercontinental ballistic missile. This impressive weapon was designed to threaten the US and was launched for testing days ahead of the election last year. According to North Korea's defense ministry, the testing, which was called an appropriate military action, was to show the country's strength and resolve and warn its enemies about how it would respond to any threats to its citizens' safety. Now, the United States, Japan, and South Korea condemned the launch, stating that it was increasing tensions. A few days later, the ministers from each country released a joint statement saying they strongly urge the DPRK, North Korea, to immediately cease its series of provocative and destabilizing actions that threaten peace and security on the Korean peninsula and beyond. A bunch of big words to bring down an impressive weapon, to be honest. And I don't blame them because, from the launching and testing, this missile surpassed every other one North Korea had ever launched. The Japanese government data revealed that the missile had remained airborne for approximately 87 minutes, which was longer than the previous missile, which lasted for 73 minutes. It also reached a maximum altitude of more than 4,350 miles, which was higher than those seen in previous missile tests. The missile achieved such a high altitude because it was launched nearly vertically, enabling the collection of high-altitude data while covering a relatively short horizontal distance. Experts suggest that this type of launch may be part of North Korea's research into overcoming the challenges of long-range warheads re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Usually, hypersonic weapons are harder to detect and be shot down because they can travel at speeds exceeding 5 times the speed of sound. But North Korea claimed that this new missile flew 12 times the speed of sound for about 1,500 kilometers. Despite the boasting and confidence of North Korea, South Korea did not seem to be impressed, as they claimed the missile flew 1,100 kilometers before falling into the sea. They also condemned the testing and saw the event as a clear act of provocation. But aside from being provocative, more impressive details were found. The new missile was said to have some new features like a new flight and guidance control system and a new engine made of carbon fiber. The funny thing is, a certain person deemed this new missile and its features unsurprising, but he wasn't trying to bring it down. This person was Ankit Panda, a nuclear weapons specialist. This was what he had to say about the missile when interviewed by BBC. We've known that North Korea has been working with composite materials for use in missiles for a number of years now. The appeal of these materials is to broadly improve the performance and reliability of the payload. Better materials can increase the odds of their survival to the target. Despite the fear and mixed emotions surrounding the potential destruction this missile could cause, hypersonic missiles can be detected by space-based sensors. Various reports suggest that existing technology is capable of intercepting hypersonic missiles, even with their unpredictable trajectories. This technology would most likely be deployed during the final phase of the missile's flight, when it slows down after traveling a long distance through the atmosphere. Even though North Korea has stated that this invention and its testing were a show of strength, there are speculations that the country isn't the only one to benefit from this technology. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken had said the U.S. believes Russia plans to share advanced space and satellite technology with North Korea. He also added that Moscow may be close to reversing its decades-long commitment to denuclearize the Korean peninsula. It is definitely not surprising that Russia would be mentioned in having ties with this beast, and further testing will likely be conducted to perfect it for any future conflicts they may be preparing for. Let's just hope those conflicts never come.